Alright, what's up everybody? We are back with more Genshin Impact, and it seems that we're going to be starting this with a little bit of grinding. We cannot start the next Archon quest until I hit AR 28, so let's go ahead and work on that, shall we? So let's see. I mean, we can do some quests. I'm probably just going to do some exploration so we can get that up a little quicker. Oh, I thought we had some of these ready. Got none of the keys ready yet. Probably never gonna get the keys, honestly. I think I only play on this count once a week. So, ain't no dating sim for us, unless people really want that. But that'll be down the road, whenever I can make a redeem for it. I should see how to make channel point rewards early. Because I think there's a way I can set that up, I just don't know how. But anywho, let's see our party right now. Ooh, wait, do we get to start this with level 40 Xinyan? Yes! And we had to kill ourselves Pyro Regisvine, kill us some treasure hoarders, get some violet, was the violet grass? Yep. Some red shards. Cool, cool. Shino like frog. I haven't even attempted to go and get that yet. Not looking forward to that, honestly. And Xingqiu. You gotta kill the Oceanid. Who else do I have from Liyue? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hit this one here because I think we can get jungling.
I know.
Not you.
Everything's. Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue. My favorite place is the chicken. I mean, the kitchen. I practice so hard, but I still get nervous when introducing myself.
Okay, yeah, we're not skipping ahead, so
nice
that's a
to
free
meet you.
character. We're absolutely not getting them yet. So fuck it. Let's do some Spiral Abyss. We gotta beat 3-3 to get Zhongling. And she will be amazing to have on the team. And even then, still up to chat to pick for whenever we do that. I am not going up there, so... Actually, I don't even remember where that takes me, so... Truth be told, I didn't even see that Sealy.
Starfall! Rain outlines your pyrotechnics. Don't waste my time. Submit.
Easy enough. Alright, we got one Sealy. We need 2 more. Actually, while I'm at it, let's just defile their pedestal. Right here. I wonder how many spacebar presses it takes to open my glider. That was 3. This game's very sketch sometimes whenever it comes to inputs. I don't know, it could be a PC issue because I was having some real big fuck-ups last night whenever I was playing Helldivers 2. And I was just trying to use my stims, and I have that set to mouse button 4, which is right where my thumb is. And even that was taking numerous presses to get going.
Is this an answer from this world?
Alright, let's get the Sealy and then we're gonna go over to the Spiral Abyss. Just give ourselves a little flight here after we rescue this little guy. Little guy or girl. I'm not gonna... ain't gonna judge either way. Oh, hell no. Used to have it open and ready if we ever decide to go there. Next question is, do I have enough stamina to get there? Let's see our food. Do I have any stamina boosting one while flying or gliding? Sprinting and climbing, sprinting and climbing. That's a negative. That's not even it either.
Starfall!
This is going to determine whether we're actually going to get to do Spiral Abyss, or we're going to grind for some oculi so we can even just reach here. We're already at half stamina. Fly me to the moon, and let me play amongst the stars. I really want to watch Evangelion again at some point. That was a really good anime. Unfortunately, we don't have the stamina to even reach the early rock. Womp womp. Alright. So with that, we're just gonna... we'll just go around, grab some shit, and get some grinding in. Little disappointing though. Just a little. Okay, no jungling yet. Let's... I did make a mention about the Oceanid. And my closest point to there... yeah, it's gonna be here. memory serves correctly, we have a good chance at getting Venti. Well, that's if we don't lose our 50-50. Where are we sitting on pity? We gotta get all the way to page 15 if we were going to start, well, close to 15. Yep, we're at 73. 2 more pulls and we'll be at soft pity. Yep, I see that over there. Wouldn't hurt to tag that waypoint and then... Oh, hello there. Nathan Explosion once said, go into the water. Live there, die there. Lucky son bitch. Yeah, I wouldn't call Neon Genesis Evangelion one of my favorite anime, but it's definitely made its way up there. I only watched it once, and it was earlier this year. You know, it'd be a nice and amazing addition to the team that I would quickly swap Xinyan out for if we managed to pull a Yanfei.
Time to celebrate. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's the other question. Where is that oculi? Oh, we had a story quest. That's Dual Marsh up ahead, right? It's so beautiful. You won't see anything like this in Mondstadt. I knew that going on a journey was the right decision. Oh, right. This doesn't happen every day, so let's take a picture together as a keepsake. Take a picture. Oh, this is gonna make me do one of these. Do I have any kind of pan, or is it just locked on you? You know what? Let's go right there. Wait, I do have a pan. Cool. And... Alright, say cheese. I'll put that on the Steambird newspaper board inside the Discord. I'll treasure this photo of us together. I didn't realize how hungry I was until I relaxed. Well, now you mention it, I'm not even going to attempt a squeaky Paimon voice. Fuck that bitch. Let's find a place to rest. Let's take a look around. Find a place we can scar some food. I now have the memory of Flynn's voice actor pretending to be Paimon, and it's one of the it's fucking hilarious. I'd have to do some searching. Again, I'll post that in the Discord later. There don't seem to be any suitable restaurants nearby, given how much you've helped and how much I look up to you. I feel bad eating at just any old place. Speaking of, might that building on top of that giant rock ahead be the famous Wangshu Inn? I heard from a Liyue merchant who does business in Mondstadt that the food there is simply superb. Let me treat you to a feast as thanks. Woohoo! Let's go get some food. Cool. Don't interrupt my gems again. Is the longer I stay on it, it's gonna give me a little more time? No, that is just... I'll file that under dog shit for right now. Let's see. Wait. I got an idea. I entirely forgot that those can be triggered by Lumine's elemental skill. Wait, where is it? Oh, I'm dumb. Is it even higher? No, because it's behind me now. It has to be down low. Nothing breakable there, nothing... What the fuck?
Hold it.
I really can't wait until we're in Inazuma. Actually, Fontaine, if anything. My favorite characters come from Fontaine. Oh, I am so dumb. I am very, very dumb. Alright, we can go get that chest now. Get that chest, and we'll snag this one while we're on our way over.
A reward on the road. Starfall! Rain outlines your...
Amp it up! Oh, this rocks!
We do need ley lines. I'll bring out Amber for this. I know canonically she's dead, but until we get another bow user that's from Mondstadt or Leeway, I gotta keep bringing her back.
Wow, these will come in handy.
Up a little higher.
A reward on the road.
Actually, do we have any? In Midland there is. Okay, okay. Yeah, because there's a marksman thing that we can do here. All I gotta do is hit a falcon mid-flight with my bow. I also forgot to switch back to Zenyan.
Your life is mine.
Crumble apart.
No, you don't.
Body and give up. Submit.
I got careless.
Take some fall damage. It's quite the time to have Ningguang on her team. She's gonna be a huge part of the next few Archon quests. I loosely say huge on that note, though.
I'm taking the stage.
Just gotta get my drink here. Filled up a jug of lemonade. It's a recommendation from the urologist. Whenever I was having those kidney issues in October. Hey, Luana. Just add more, not vitamin C, but more citric acid into your diet. The notification didn't come through. Aw, I'm sorry. I should add you to the live ping on the Discord, so at least one part will still get you on the notifications. No, on the list of things that was sent to me, like, there's a whole packet he gave me for kidney stone prevention, and one part of it is increasing your citric acid intake, and one of the things listed was lemonade, but specifically Crystal Light lemonade. The first ingredient on the box shows citric acid, and yeah, when you mix it up, there's a slight burn if you have well, I don't know. I get a slight burn off of it. Other people might not, but whatever's gonna keep the stones away, right? It's tasty, but I still don't like that little sting that comes with it. I'd rather just drink the pulpy orange juice and call it a day. But yeah, we gotta do some grinding and exploring, Luana. Not quite. We have to be AR 28 to do the next Archon quest, and we're almost there. Actually, I'm pretty sure if I turn in the stuff for the Adventurers Guild, I could unlock it right away. But I'm gonna get this chest because screw the Abyss.
Drop! Pyrotechnic! No, my sword! Don't waste my time.
I want you to come a little closer, buddy. Or just die instantly. That works too.
I'll keep this close.
You're iconic. Oh, I can't plunge out of that. Well, sucks for him. Wait. My Captain Klepto instincts kicked in.
I'll keep this close.
Okay. Yeah, because I was going to start filling out all the waypoints here, but it's like, oh, we'll do that on the way through the quests. Yeah, because this should give enough adventure XP to get us there. Right? Before I forget, always get the glazed lilies when you come here.
Extra Abyssosk.
Add extra applesauce, you say?
Completing today's commission.
Called it. Oh, it gave 500. I could have hit this literally as soon as I got all 4 things done. Yes, I'm snacking on some applesauce right now.
Astra Abyssosk.
Hey, 75 gems. That ain't bad at all.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome.
No. Can't use them yet, so I'm putting them to work. There we go.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling.
Ooh, okay. Once we complete this next quest, we can do Teapot. If we want to. I don't know how much you love Teapot. Let's do it. Actually, no, before we go, we're gonna do some cooking. Just so we can have some heals and buffs at the ready. Holy long eggplants, Batman. Yep. We're just basically gonna get 100 of everything. Even on my main file, I keep everything at 300 or above that I can. And we're good on potatoes for a while. The only thing I have like an overabundance of on my main file is onions, because they're needed for Arlecchino's signature dish. So I bought like, it took like a few days of logging on, but I got over 1,000 onions. Hey Chef Mao, get rocked. Let's go ahead and make some sugar. Unfortunately not some moon sugar. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I looked into that the skooma mod, and it only, to get the acid strip effect, it only works with skooma. It does not work with pure moon sugar. Okay. This is what I needed, something for gliding. Though I don't know if it'd be enough to still get us there. 'Cause what was it? Yeah, 20% reduction. I also need to waste some materials because you'll see why. I like seeing the dialogue on, well, the little text for each type. And then never making the messed up ones again. Do I need anything else that requires that? Could go for some cheese. Let's get some cheese. Get some cheese going for right now. Oh, and I did follow up with you, Luana, on when Ray asked you, hey, what snack should I get myself? And you're like, cheese. Just get some cheese. So I went and got a block of extra sharp cheddar. Still tasty. Would do it again. Cheese is everything, yes. I wouldn't be able to finish that off immediately. It's the same effect either way with Fisherman's Toast or that. I'm only gonna do 5 for now. 5 of those. I can at least get 2 more jade parcels in. Another one I can't wait to get pretty well rounded out is, well, I don't have the recipe unlocked yet, and that's, Adeptus Temptation. And an attack boost will be nice. It'll be nicer if I didn't waste my ham on that, but fuck it. A boost is a boost. Your notification just arrived. You know, I'm not too surprised. Actually, while I'm here in like a paused set, because that goes off like the moment that I start streaming on Twitch. This way you don't have to rely on, yeah, this way you don't no longer have to rely on Twitch's notifications to get to you. So I gave you the live roll there. Okay, so we got some stamina ones for gliding later on. I was hoping to see if I... Oh, I did have something like that. I just need smoked fowl. Here we are. I'll just make max. We're gonna make ham too with what we have left. And... yeah, we'll let that go. We should be good for a while. Keyword should. Oh, I forgot I prepared this almost a week in advance too. There we go. Claim all. I'm not wasting any of that. I'll waste this before I do that. Got 10 there. Okay, I just need 10 of these and we're good. We might also break away at some point one of these streams, or even just do a little offshoot one, just so we can unlock this. Oh, condensed resin. Mine. Never mind, I got it now, so we don't have to do that. Unless I'm lacking materials. Ooh, learn. I'm lacking materials. What am I missing? A lot of stuff, actually. Alright, need that. Hey, 420. So I need 44 more of these. Where do I even get these outside of Stardust? The Ruin Guards and Ruin Hunters. Okay. It'll be a bit, but we're gonna get that one of these. One of these days. The hell am I talking about? I'm going to mark one, and every time we come back, I'm gonna mark the next. So this is now a priority. These ones... never mind, I can't mark any of them. Oh, I can mark Ruin Guards. Get it naturally. But how you doing right now, Luana? How's everybody doing? Good. There you go. I am doing pretty well too. It's been a chill day. I've been keeping it as chill as I can. What a pathetic creature.
A keen eye.
Let's see how I am on my artifacts. Okay, I got your +4s. Making sure I got everyone to at least +4. No, I didn't finish you off. Probably ran out of fodder to do it. Bonus attack's always nice. +4, +4, +4, good. Oh, too broke. Alright, we'll go here. Try not to fall off. We'll probably ultimately fall off. I'm totally not on top of that area. That's pretty high up. Question. How do we get there?
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
We should have asked that emissary Ganyu.
Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Alright, there's a Sealy there. Do we have one in the air here? We do not. I always look up first because there's a lot of... Oh, hi there, buddy.
No, my sword!
Starball! Shake!
It's nothing. Power cord!
I'd really like it if you stopped.
Submit! Try till I'm dead! Ha!
Yep, you pissed me off.
Witness the power of Gua.
Where you at?
Feel the beat!
I was gonna save that for a boss. I just want him dead.
Is this an answer from this world?
I advance with Animo. There's a Sealy.
Drop!
Yeah, that's the thing I'm wondering is where the hell is that? Any cavities? Hey. Nope, just a chest.
I'll keep this close.
Good find, though. I don't mind climbing back up. It is one of the main reasons why I hate exploring in Liyue. Just for how vertical everything is. But we're in the land of Geo. Mountains. Mountains everywhere.
Is this an answer from this world? Pyrotechnics!
And boom. Oh, I wasn't close enough for it to sprout off the wall. Just take the proper path. You won't have to climb as much, I guess. Maybe. Just a maybe. But I keep seeing more of these, and I've been wanting more of these. The oculi. To the places that have them, at least. Yeah. Though I might have to just give up on this one for the oculi that's like somewhere in there, because it's not even showing up whenever I'm down here, so it has to be higher up in like some kind of alcove. Okay, I think Matt's making something. I didn't even know he came home. I just smelled something, and I was about to go downstairs and check. I already got all the treasure in this area. I don't need them. Starting to really doubt the proper way to go up. Sitting at an oculi. Got 2 right now. Oh yeah, we're also not running low on resin anytime soon either. Wait. Is that... If I were to mock any of the lines, is this an answer from this world? I told you it was in an alcove. Definitely not going to reach it from there, but I'm going to reach it from up there.
finds your... Don't waste my time.
Crumble apart!
Amp it up!
This one down. I just gotta focus the other one down now.
Power core! It's not. No, my sword!
That one was very lenient.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, that's all the Noctilucous Jade in here. Now we go back up the mountain. I want to go back up the mountain. I think that, and for some reason my brain's doing the Stephen Hawking. I want to go back to the island. Ooh, Raging Storm, okay. I mean, don't make me toss your brother off the Mika drop next.
I'll keep this close.
Say quit sliding, we're not playing Breath of the Wild now. I really need to get back into that. I was binging it for so long, and I never finished it. I think I left off at Goron City, getting ready to go up to Death Mountain to take on the Divine Beast there. Just gonna leave the lid off of that. Alright, let's swap you. Just for now.
I want to help.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
Maybe it's the way to the Jade Chamber.
Yes, this must be the way.
Yes, this must be the way. That's the only proper thing we can say. Well, at least to Paimon, that's the only proper thing to say. It's Venti approved.
Huh? It only takes us up to here.
I really hope
That
it
Winger was
stops
stronger.
right
We'd be
here.
able to reach the top in one go.
Best we go back to Liyue and ask the Millelith.
Huh? Why?
The way up shouldn't be a secret, or...
Oh, Paimon gets it! If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan, then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there! Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea! Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
No thanks, I don't have a death wish.
Oh, right. This method does seem a bit unsafe.
Still, I do remember that the ballista had a scope.
Oh, that's right! Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Yes! Oh, that was a huge save. I would have been screwed otherwise. Let's go, let's do a pull. Okay, next pull is number 75. This was 74. You can put you away, Sucrose. I had Ningguang on.
Understood.
You know, not even gonna lie, I'm probably, whenever we go to do Spiral Abyss to get Zhongling, well, how far away is it? Not terribly far away. I think there was a thing up here, so... It's kind of funny the angle they gave you to look over at the Guizhong Ballista, because it's impossible to see it how they did. Yeah, completely behind the mountain from where we were. And... tally-ho!
Rain outlines your... Submit!
Resilient one, are we?
Woohoo! Let me hear ya!
Last night I did start going through Mondstadt, trying to get all the treasure chests. Yeah, once I got that Anima treasure chest compass, I think it's called. I gotta say, I've run past those chests thousands of times, never noticed them once.
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Hallowed what now? These are the wilds around Mount Tiangheng.
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No.
The tenacity of these Millelith, am I right?
One's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millelith ambush here to arrest us.
We haven't explained the invitation to them yet.
Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What?
Actually,
We're
I
just on
think
guard
in
duty.
the,
What do you mean, shameless?
The new
What
one,
nonsense. Seize these suspicious
the 7
intruders at
TV
once.
thing should work.
Well, here
It
they
does.
go.
Sweet.
Line them up and knock them down. Drop.
Pyrotechnics! Rain cutter!
get alive!
The more he's cooking, the more it smells like he's making some... Oh, that's right! I bought him cookie dough the other day. He's making cookies. I still need to make those brownies, though. I have the mix to still do the zero sugar cosmic brownies. And at least they say zero sugar because, let's be honest, there's flour involved, there's carbs. Of course there's going to be sugars in it.
Bested.
Come on over, buddy. Come on, come on. Come on. You want to hit me, don't you? Off the edge with you.
Submit. No, my sword. Power cord. Starfall.
Now that I think about it, you don't get to fight them again after this.
Take the
You know,
target alive.
I'm really not sure. But even still, the tenacity of these Millelith, they know no bounds.
Retreat.
Oh. How far down are you, buddy?
To arms.
Pyrotechnics. Don't waste my time.
I still don't know what this does. I need to look up Ningguang's kit just to see what her E does. Get you close over here and fatality. Ningguang fighting her own army feels so wrong.
What's all this about?
Lady Coaching.
Hey, it's our
These two
favorite
strange people
person to lose our
suddenly
50-50
They
to.
seem to have
Whole
designs of the
second favorite
Guizhong
person.
Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
We were just looking for the way to the Jade Chamber.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you? We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you? Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing. Oh! I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing.
Catching,
I
Kuching.
know of you,
We all pronounce it
traveler.
differently.
You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains. Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either. The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millelith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone. So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard, Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing. That was...
Shh, Paimon, don't complicate the matter.
Oh, right.
Considering the crazy shit you see later, this basic ass ballista being a big deal feels so strange, right? Right? Oh, we haven't even scratched the surface to how, like, batshit crazy this is gonna get.
Neutral stance, or at least to not wholly
I'm
side with the
gonna
Adepti.
reduce the size of that chat box here just a bit.
They want to protect Liyue as well. When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you? Huh? You are mortals and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us. Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti. Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them.
Ningguang would prefer to negotiate, wouldn't she?
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Another super bold statement. I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't
Lukewarm
intended
take.
to say
Both
so
Ketching
much.
and Ganyu
But you're a good
should have been
listener,
4
Traveler.
stars, just
You
because
should
of
both
how
be
low
off
their
to the Jade
little their
Chamber.
prominence is
Don't
inside
be
of the
late now.
story.
Ningguang's schedule is packed to
Ningguang
the
should have been a
gills all the way
5-star with
till
better
next year.
abilities.
The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang. Favor?
Paimon, that's not the point.
Wait, that's right! Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
You know what? No, you're right. I won't nerf Ganyu, because let's face it, Kokugo does go hard. But, Catching, nerf her. I mean, for Barbados' sake, there's an NPC in Nodcry that has an alt with his own catchphrase when it goes off for the Lightkeepers. And it's literally just a more powerful version of Catching's alt. For most nations, the 4-star and 5-star designations make no sense. Right? They definitely put more 5-stars in there. Should have been for like each nate, especially in Azuma. And I could say Natlan too, because there's literally only two 4-stars for Natlan. Everyone else is a 5-star. Despite how many characters they introduced during that Archon quest. Beto defeats a massive sea monster without a vision. 4-star. Nilou is a dancer. 5-star. Let's see. Kujo Sar guides an entire army to fight in the name of the Narukami during the Resistance. 4-star. Ito is a blubbering dumbass. 5-star. Case in point. Another one. Oh, hold on. I gotta mute my. That was Matt. He brought me a plate of cookies. I have 9 cookies here. The power scaling in gameplay doesn't fit the lore. Very, very fucking true. You see, Zhao, I can understand as a 5-star. But... yeah, I can even understand if they were to move Yanfei up to 5-star. She's an amazing pyro DPS that you can get as a 4-star. But like... I don't know, I'm not a fan of Catching. I'm really not. Cute character. Doesn't deserve the 5-star though. Go eager.
All
Alright, alright. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, traveler.
We're just completely cut off an entire paragraph?
The gods,
Okay,
but
Otto.
I think she's a pretty cool person.
I agree with some of her views.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
I'm gonna time you out.
Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang.
No, I should make a
person?
solid try one of these days. Just build him, see how he plays, see how I can run him on a team. Maybe my views will change. Otherwise, I don't like his voice acting, and there can only be one with his birthday. Yes, I am that petty. So, do you have a recipe?
Nope, but Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Mika should be the twist villain who's revealed to be the true Cryo Archon all along. Then he kills the Tsaritsa and single-handedly defeats all the Knights of Favonius. I'd at least start to respect him if that were the case. I heard one of his story voice lines the other day, because it was just like all the funny voice lines in Genshin without context, and he did have one that did make me chuckle.
And very delicious. That's the one.
Time to rock!
Completely misses.
Feel the beat!
Starfall! Crumble apart!
Yeah, dodge that. What? Now let's not grab onto the thing and climb up. No, let's slide around it.
It's nothing.
Actually, while we're here, what do you do? Creates a jade screen out of gold obsidian and her great opulence, stealing AoE. Blocks projectiles, endurance scales based on Ningguang's max HP. Okay, it's just a... Alright, that gives me a better understanding.
Sword. Time to act.
Don't waste my time.
That's a good punt. Imagine they start releasing 6-star characters that are much stronger, that they power creep everyone and you need them to complete the new content. But they go on a separate banner with pity of 200 instead of 90, and those wishes are only obtained by paying. Yeah, the whales would be all over that because they would be the only ones who would be able to do the new content. God forbid half of them are already like that.
Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that?
It sounded like someone was singing.
No! That was definitely someone in trouble. It came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
It was singing. Suffering is the sweet tune of control.
Pyrotechnics! Give up! Submit! Drop!
You're okay.
Oh yeah, fun fact, if the water's deep enough, it'll insta-kill any normal mob. Like, dead. Not close enough. Not counting that one. I mean, yeah, he's clearly dead, but... Think right here. Nope. No, I only got 2 of them. Yeah, because once you get to the swimming range here... Yeah, because if they can stand, they'll get up. They freeze the water. Not cryo... Oh yeah. Yeah, cryo mobs will do that. Do I really need to open the cage, though? There's gonna be a cutscene with this, so let's just do a funny. Save the bastard.
Thank you.
I put him in another cage of his own.
If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders. When their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both.
There's really no need.
Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Geooculi. I need geooculi.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you
Geooculi.
have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations.
These two have
Now,
selective
just give me a
hearing.
moment, and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon Sugar Frosted Slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Before we go to Mingxing Jewelry, we're gonna get some oculi, because we got 2 here pinged on the map. Are they any of them up high? That is... I can't really tell from over there. Down low? Probably not. Yes, actually. I still don't think we should have saved the bastard.
You'll get frostbite.
Amp it up!
Crumble apart!
Stay right there.
Starfall!
Let's be honest, the only reason I survived that was just me chaining shield. We have enough. No, let's fill up on some sweet madams first. You're eating too, I don't care.
Is this an answer from this world? Feel the beat!
Okay, it's not a timed one. There's two.
Power cord.
No, I see the other one.
Oh, this rocks.
You know, it's funny. I hear her little drum in the back banging around more than I notice Varessa's bells going off whenever she runs. Also holy aggro range.
Put your back into it. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. That all you got?
Give up.
It isn't time for
No, my sword.
I see through you. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. This should be fun. No slacking off.
That
all you got?
Your life is mine.
I see through you. It isn't time for a break yet. You can't run.
It's nothing.
Well, try. Don't be a killjoy. You've only just begun. That all you got? Not breaking a sweat.
It's useless to use that on him.
We've only just begun. For a break yet.
Ring cutter.
Him, on the other hand.
This should be fun.
Through you.
You can't run. That all you got? Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Starball!
It isn't time for a break yet. I see through you. That all you got?
I'm really doing nothing to them.
Don't waste my time. Submit.
You can't run. Well, neither can I. It isn't time for a break yet. Not breaking a sweat.
Starball! Crumble apart!
No slack.
Does it heal even if I don't hit that shield?
Isn't time for a break yet.
Doesn't look like it.
Starfall!
No slacking off. You can't run. Well, I'm breaking a sweat. I see through you. It isn't time for a break yet.
It's nothing.
Kill the Hydra first.
Your life is mine.
No slacking off. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Shade!
It isn't time for a break yet.
No, my sword. Shred till I'm dead.
You can't run. This should be fun. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. No slacking off.
Oh, that's why he's healing. Okay. I'm an idiot.
Breaking a sweat. Well, that all you got? Don't be a killjoy. We've only just
I didn't know that he could heal. Honestly.
You can't run.
Good. He's no longer an issue.
Give up.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Crumble apart!
You can't run.
But you also think I paid that much attention because I normally play teams that can shred these guys in seconds? Let's be honest, even with my main team I use Varessa. She's the top DPS in the game right now. Or one of the top DPS in the game right now. I think Flynn's just taking that role over now. But still, a C0 Varessa can nuke just about anything. Same with Mobweeka. Not only that, you know how many different variants of every enemy in the game there are? Especially whenever we go to new nations each time? I am not going to pay attention to all of those at all. Oh, went up there. But where is the other one? Wait, first things first. Frog! Got him. There's a fifth one. No, there's not. I didn't hear a thing go up. The Hilly Trail Wizard guys are the same thing. The Hydra one heals. I've never once noticed that. Never once. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying I never noticed. First things first. Okay. Okay. They played me on that one. They definitely played me. And there's two more. But I've already had enough of that. Let's go get our stamina boost. These cookies actually are pretty good. A little dry, but nothing a little bit of milk can't handle.
nothing.
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure, please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelf.
What was with that recording there?
This clay pot looks... Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
What is that audio edit? What the actual fuck?
Could we borrow one other thing?
I did a CAC earlier. I don't have a lowercase one set, so I did that. Those are the markers I'm gonna go looking for whenever I make clips later.
If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and
Early
only
Genshin jank.
sugar-frosted slime!
Hey,
Carefully,
I didn't notice it the
into
first
box
time
it
because I was
goes,
clicking
and
through
dust it
everything the
over
first
with a
go
bit
around.
more powdered sugar.
Oh yes, you might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
I'm still not sold on this gift idea.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Icing on the slime. What would slime taste like? Like, don't think of the texture, but like, what would just the base flavor be like? Do slimes taste like jelly? That would be badass if they did. Like, for real, that I would be all over that. I would intentionally go out hunting slimes to extinction if they tasted like flavored jelly. We're taking a stop in the mountains, though. Are there any in this spot? Hi, Celestia. I heard it. Where are ya? We'll get a little bit of practice over there. And Geo slimes taste like blood and chunks of your teeth. Right.
At the ready.
What does a Geo slime taste like? A very expensive upcoming dental procedure. I mean, I could say the same thing here in about a month. But where'd the other one go? There you are. Dirt flavored jelly.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
There's none out this time. Unless it was over in that area where I got my marksmanship done. Can't remember the exact spot that I finished that at. Oh, I see him. Let's see if I can get a good bead. We crossed there, so distance traveled, maybe here. Ooh, very close, very close. Little higher. Probably have more luck if I go over to that peak and climb up.
I'll race you there.
Excuse me. Uses Hydro Archer instead. Teehee Hawktua. God damn it, Luana. You know, put a keck down there.
Starfall!
Rain outlines your...
No escape!
No, that's gonna be how. Yeah, not worried about it. Not yet, anyway. That, on the other hand, I do. Even funnier. No effect. Get off my mountain. This ledge right here. Showing a little more promise. No. Right there. That one time we did the time trial here in co-op and I just glided to the finish line from the top. Fair. That was so long ago. Little high. I was still in Liyue at that time. Ah, right over its head. Ooh, this one. It's a little late on that. A little early. I've had enough. Had enough. Nope. One's gonna hit him eventually. I cannot get a beat on him. At all. Sometimes I think I'm a little too low left, so I move like 2 pixels up right, and that's just like, oh, you're too far. Well, let's see. Probably the closest I'm going to get to any of them is going to be on top of this. Right there. Too late. Oh, you cocksucking son of a bitch! Get over here! Where the fuck did it go? Is it really time gated? Holy. Yeah. Goes away overnight. Where'd it go? Got him. Worth it. Never have to do it again. That is such a stupid shot to take.
Oh yeah, rock.
We are one off. Because the next pull is the start of Soft Pity. Will this be the stream we finally get our first 5-star? An Archon nonetheless. I would say pull for Durin, but that goes against everything I'm doing for this. Is there any reason for this? Screw it. We're gonna vibe here for a second. Would be nice. Well, let's see how nice it actually is. Alright, Soft Pity 1. Disappointment. That's what I'm feeling right now, is disappointment. In fact, I'm so disappointed that I'm gonna kill Zenyan. Next one pulls Mika. I will delete the account if that's the case.
Went out of tune.
Nope, the rocker got to suffer. That's what happens to most rock stars anyway.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
They don't even have 2-star characters.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyen Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh, no,
I mean, I do
that's
kill his
nothing.
bird friends every chance I get. Nice place, this Jade Chamber.
I'm glad you like it too.
Yeah, keep in mind,
This
richest
palace floats
person
the
in
skies,
all of
higher than the
Liyue
peak of any mountain.
has the
From this
top
vantage
knowledge for
point,
all
one may
business
survey
around
all of
Liyue
Liyue.
market and trade,
I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it
and
from the
even
time I began
sacrificed
learning
the
merchant's
building
craft.
to help take
And since
down
becoming the Tian
said
twin,
sea
I have
monster from
spared no
earlier.
effort in hiring the best
4-star.
craftsmen to constantly extend it.
We have
At
Cat
first,
Girl
it was
with
but the
purple
size of
hair
one room.
who just kind of shows up.
Now it is large
5-star.
enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
Tiangchuan does not lack for ambition.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
I still see her as a random.
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu.
If lore meant anything, the roles would be switched.
Was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
I am a random. In fact, we met at random chance. You know that. We also ran into the Yuhong not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Kedjing said that the Chi Sing would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Wait, right? You can't see Dvalin from here. Rings a bell.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Why hide the Exuvia then?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Right, Luana? It's him, isn't it?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete, so please, this way.
Listen, I'm just gonna say it, best lesbian couple of 2020 was definitely Beidou and Ningguang. The fan art of that's fire too.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
What a nice chamber you have here. Would be a disappointment if it grew wall boobies. Aww, you got a floor booby instead.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Oh my, is that what I think it is?
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching...
Well, between your orthodoxy and her heterodoxy...
You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I surmise that the Fatui has a hand in these rumors.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for their rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously, Paimon? Seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for. Let's grab one, the biggest one.
I'm you, but useless.
Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot.
Your
Let's
vision.
grab that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue, spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
Ningguang is clearly trying to steer us there.
Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then?
No, what I mean is...
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Oh, excuse me. You just decided how I'm gonna end this stream. You really did. Be close to being able to get the 50 levels. Well, 10 levels I need to get to 50. But yeah, I need money.
The victor has been decided.
Worth it. This is such a bullshit spot. This is such a bullshit spot.
Don't waste my time.
My duty at an end.
Was that fast enough for ya? For taking out the Hydra one? Good.
It's nothing. Power cord. Yeah. Give up. Why settle for less than more?
I'm not even gonna bother checking. Back then I thought that was a weird quest.
They really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done. Roasted fry.
Where'd you go? Haha, you can't break it.
Treasure hunting.
Shake! Ha!
Body and
Oh, that's Cryo one.
it's nothing.
Starfall!
Your life is mine. Feel the beat. Don't waste my time.
They really should level up their weapons at some point.
Starfall!
I know they're all lacking on that.
Ha! Drop!
Rain. Line's your fate.
I keep forgetting. Xingqiu gives him the wet status for a very brief moment whenever he does his E.
Power cord. Shred till I'm dead.
Come on, hold it.
Flash frost.
No, my sword.
Crumble apart!
Disgusting.
He may be a nerd, but he gets them all wet. With his sword nonetheless. His mighty sword.
I want to help.
It throbs with justice. Nope, I see a little buddy over there. What are you supposed to be tied to? I don't know. It's been ages since I've been here, so again, I don't know. It's underground. I like underground music as much as the next person. Oh, is it gonna be one of these ones where I have to get back up there like as soon as I can and then hope it doesn't go away?
Stand clear. Enhanced cannon module 75.
No, 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 no. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Why is that even there? Yeah, no. I I'd have to rebuild her burst to be able to get anything close to that. If this wasn't here, I'd have a much easier time. Unfortunately now, their Geo buddy's gonna have to suffer for it. Nope, not you.
Understood.
Use this first.
Your life is mine.
Finally, some quiet.
I wouldn't half doubt if I used Animo Traveler, fired off a tornado, and then ran down there for that. That seems like what I would have done. I'll give this a little marker here. We'll handle that some other time.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper too.
Maybe they're trying to reproduce a
What are they
talisman?
for? Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Childe? Suspicious.
It's not just a relic.
Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous.
Maybe this paper is only a snippet of a much bigger plan.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Childe, that's for sure.
The plot thickens, but it's not as thick as
That's enough to get
catastrophe.
out here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Okay, we're going there. Yep, I'm gonna go back to here and then book my way down. Any extra gems will be useful.
Wealth. Why settle for less than more?
It does disappoint me just how little gems we get. We got so spoiled by all the other areas. We really did. A common chest giving you 2 and then an exquisite giving you 5 instead of none and 2. You have the Celian site. If not, I'm not gonna bother. Chenyu Vale is technically Liyue and gives more gems. Same with Chasm. Yeah, Makes zero sense why they couldn't just retroactively just change the code for common and exquisite chests in these areas. Literally, they have to be on 2 separate entity IDs for that to happen. I do need rune guards. Hey, you want to wake up, buddy?
No, my sword! Don't waste my time. Power cord! Witness the power of good work. Time to rock! Rain outlines your fate. Excellent.
No, it's right there. Because people who did those earlier would miss the extra gems and people would get pissed. I can see your point there. Doesn't mean I like it, but it is true. Because I know this is going to be an important thing later on. Mark. Hey, there's some writing on this plate, but it's barely readable. Paimon feels like it might have some special meaning. It will in a future quest. Hey, it's Dong Li. By the way, that is a 7TV emote I have on there called Dong Li.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago.
I think it'll pop up if I do this.
Chamber?
There it is.
So big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Business people are always friendly when it suits their interests.
Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Ningguang is highly ambitious.
Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
Makes sense.
All talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
I had to think back to what you said earlier. Use a Hydro Archer. Hit them Haktua. And I was like, I just thought of something. Technically Tartaglia, aka Childe, he's a Hydro Bow user. And Fatui is another. It sounds too much like Haktui. You get it. You get it. And now they are trying to reproduce the sigil permission.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? Well, why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
So you need me to sing?
That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing?
I can hold a tune.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only
Well,
know
see
once she
here,
starts singing.
Paimon, I'm staying in the key of C while I say this sentence. Fuck you. A little bit of variation there, but it was mostly in C.
Starfall!
Same time tomorrow, guys? Good. Gotta love how the hilly churls are technically immortal. Technically. They die, they wake up the next day, and they get killed all over again. Sucrose, get back here. We need you to perform a blowjob again. Come on. Here we go. Closer if I just port there. I'm surprised how much progress was made getting to, well, just seeing how far we're making it through AR-28 already. I know when we get way later on, it's going to come to a creeping halt. I think it took like 6 months to go from 55 to 56. You blaze through those first sets and then...
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready. sing a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Let me weave you a hook.
Starfall!
No, I need to get out of the water. I'm screwing myself. That one's dead. Yeah. That one's dead.
Feel the beat!
And that one's dead.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This flower's put up quite a fight.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower.
I really could go for a
Strange.
whopper right now.
These petals look interesting. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me.
Coco go.
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey, it's... What's-her-face?
Greetings, Yangu.
Yangu? Who's that? You've completely forgotten my name, haven't you? Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
It isn't a secret, so perhaps you just assumed we knew?
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Way to go, Yangu.
Seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard.
So that means...
Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
Hey, what's up, Uprising?
Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Huh? Did you just say as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
So you're how old? That explains the forgetfulness.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about
Right?
does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting
I
are
bet she'd
mostly
recognize
finished. Given
Dongli.
the ease of picking glaze lilies,
I'm putting that one back
I
up
think
in
this was a fitting end
the
to our
chat box on the
tasks,
screen.
in more ways than one.
Zhongli, you seem suited to working in agricultural development.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back.
How's your day
and
been going,
re-examine
Uprising?
yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
The day's been pretty good. Midstream, my roommate came in the room. He baked some cookies, so I've been munching on those as I've been streaming. And I had a few crash outs, namely with trying to get the marksmanship thing done. Also, my take on how low they put Ningguang as a character versus someone like Kitching. You figure Ningguang's prominence, 104 off. We're in soft pity now. The last poll was number 75. Yeah, because it's like, you figure everything in the story involving Ningguang and the Jade Chamber, and the fact that she crashed the Jade Chamber down into Osial to help take him out, and then you just have lore-wise, oh, Ketching's like a general, but does like nothing story-wise. It's the same thing with, for example, in Sumeru. What was the example you gave? Actually, I can give my own example to this. Alright, think of Candace. She helps run that desert town, still in Sumeru. She's a prominent figure with not only trying to maintain shit there, but also guide you to where you need to go next with Dia and Sino at your side. And then we have Nilu, who just comes up and is a dancer. Guess which one's the 5-star?
What happened? The city gate is swarming with Millelith and the Fatui?
This atmosphere is
Luana
highly
had a better
abnormal.
explanation, but Nilu was the
Seems as though
one she
something
used
big
as the
has happened.
5-star. Nilu is cute. Don't talk
We
shit
should
on
ask
her or I'll
around a
bite
little.
your ankles.
Just to be safe.
I want to see you try.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wengsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume.
The Millelith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Childe's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Is there anything we can do?
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Hutel throwing hands to the Millelith? The tenacity of those Millelith, I swear.
Double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli
Also,
mean
that mod
by
pack, what is it?
looking for the fuse?
Paimon probably has 100 times more lines of dialogue than the Traveler. I think out of everyone. Also, hi, welcome in. I think there are 2,700 lines of dialogue for Paimon that have been recorded, and like the next closest of any character was like 1,300. Like it's ridiculous how many lines Paimon gets. So what did Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? That ginger guy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him.
We're gonna blame my roommate.
He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
Follow me. A waypoint unlocked. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little bit of an edge. Maybe, maybe. Paimon is the Yap Archon. Yes. Alright. I'm gonna do a quick wealth ley line, and then I assume we're going to kick the shit out of... Yup. So, let's see. We'll probably teleport back to Mondstadt for this. Yes, we will. Where are the berries? You did damage to me. You get to die. Pop. That should be more than enough. More than enough. Let's go. AR-30 will get that. And I don't have the materials for them, but that's fine. We'll keep it unbalanced. I'll try the mod pack out a bit, and then if it's stable enough, I'll make my own additions. Oh, excuse me. But I'll share the link to the down... Oh, sweet. Hell yeah. Thank you, Uprising. Wait a minute. Puppies! They even followed me. Such good boys. More puppies! That is adorable. Yeah, I'm gonna take the road around. But yeah, if you combine the characters of the game, no individual character has more lines than Paimon. No. Even if you take all of the Nodcry and all the Natlan characters and combine all of their lines, it's still not enough to come up to how many Paimon has. It's really fucky. You'd think at the very least they'd voice the Traveler, like, sometime. I think that little singing ditty that she did there for the Whopper Flowers was like the first time she's made any sound since we got cubed by Astaroth. Which we don't know her name yet. Spoilers. And we're going with the same Liyue party.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
If it were that easy, this place would have been emptied long ago.
Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even
fully
if we
agreed,
can't
Uprising.
take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
Something feels amiss here.
Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
The Millelith.
Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick!
Their
we have to go
tenacity,
make
I
sure
swear.
that the Exuvia is all right.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
Looks like I was just in time then.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, Don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
I could never defeat you? You're completely delusional.
Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. How unbecoming.
Give up.
You've made some progress.
Drop!
Shred till I'm dead!
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Don't waste my... You wait. No, my sword. Body and mind.
I'll crush you! Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
it cost you?
Tartaglia, don't you think this outburst is a little childish?
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it! Power core! Submit!
Let me weave you a...
Drop!
Too easy juggling shields.
And some you lose.
I am also 13 levels above him.
Look! Childe's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Because I'm collecting the powers of the 7 elements.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
The corpse is fake?
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
I saw your research with my own eyes.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, Breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon's spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing. Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millelith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Qixing, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Yep.
Look, this is just reinforcing my crash out earlier about how Ningguang got the shit end of the stick.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you. What wishes to witness.
Calculated.
Power core! Taunted! Drop!
Let's move.
Rain outlines your fate.
Feel the beat!
It's nothing. Rain cutter.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Looks like I went too far.
That is Osial's divine power. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snatch Knives diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Wait a minute.
No excuse for slacking.
No, my sword.
Time to fulfill my duty. It isn't time for a break
The
yet.
ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
No slacking off.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is mental energy. That light from your body. It's like the time in Julian Carp. Whoa, it's Madame Ping's shockwave. This granny's really strong.
One, no excuse for slacking. My duty. And I'm able to descend.
Shade!
Disgusting.
Your life is mine.
I guess this is it.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight.
Too far. My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
You're not going anywhere! No excuse for slacking my work! Finished.
Crumble apart! Look at me.
Have a load of this!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Here to clear. Look at me.
Let's end this quickly! Yes. This is it. I just said...
Starfall! Crumble apart!
You're not going anywhere!
Try to Drop!
Let's move.
Starfall! Shame! The merrier! Look at me.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Not so tenacious those Millelith are now.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago.
That's hilarious, Luana.
Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean
Oh, no way,
offense.
Uprising. That's pretty cool.
I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to
What
be
kind of
inherited
spiders?
by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough, man. We're all on the same side here.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there is discord between the Guardians and those they were meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between
No, Luana, no. Oh, I've done that before. I hate that. I hate it so much.
Good would come of it.
This is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I think we already talked about that one, Uprising. I fully agree.
I am afraid I
They
cannot
really
show
need
the
to
proper courtesies.
change the refill rate.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith.
I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Fucking love Zhao.
Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there. And
True,
those
true.
powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone
Even if it was
there.
just sped up enough to fit the 24-hour point, you know, it'd make more sense.
Near, everyone always protects me. And
One
the
full
rest
day
of
to
the
full
time,
reset.
we make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
They've listened to what the people have said, and they're trying to understand things from their perspective.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry.
Just
It
suddenly
seems to me
ship?
that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
The Adepti were quite reasonable in the end.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Childe wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own, so Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Hyman doesn't get it. But it...
Hey, I should have looked what that was. As fast and quick as lightning, sprint continuously or use alternative sprint for over 15 seconds. Okay. How close?
The
Ooh.
strongest lead we have, The Adeptiless Rite of Parting that we're organizing?
Getting closer. Getting so close. Haha, wall boob. Aww. Wait, might still be able to encase us. Nope. They're too strong.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
Aww. That's lame.
Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble.
Hey, Lenny.
We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
You missed it. We beat the hell out of Childe. Oh, I see you down there. Let's say hypothetically I exhausted all wolf hooks in my world. Do you need wolf hooks? Once I finish this Archon quest, I'll let you come over and get more. Let's also say, for the sake of the argument, that there's more in my world. Once I finish the Archon quest, I'll allow you to come in. Okay. Though I'm surprised you're not typing in Twitch chat, but instead typing in game chat. It works the same either way. Keep running at walls. You know, this wall in particular can get a boob.
Starfall!
Or they're just not going to attach to walls anymore.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Oh, that's messed up, dude.
Hey,
that's a little overkill.
Childe, and you're also one of the Harbingers?
Senora!
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
I still have time to take it back.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you.
I still think you were being very childish.
The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
Zhongli tricked you?
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Agreement?
What in the world are you talking about?
Hey, as long as you're having fun with it, that's That's all that really matters, really.
Is fulfilled. That which thou seekest
Definitely
is now
spam
bestowed
pics
unto
from
thee.
it instead of Gaming
For
General.
my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
I mean, I did have my suspicions.
What? So you're the Lord of Childe? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
And why did you feign your death?
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Childe, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
Let me guess. You had another plan in case it all burned down?
That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Chising, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Childe. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Chising. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark!
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
You really embarrassed yourself this time.
Hey, haven't you learned the Liyue saying, don't always call it as you see it?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Ah, fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
What could possibly be worth a Gnosis?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
No, we still don't know. Yeah, because nothing's coming to mind thinking on it. I mean, that's not hard for me at all, because let's be honest, we know how my brain works. But at the levels of autism it's at, you'd think I'd remember a key detail like that in the story, but no, I don't think anything's still come up. We probably won't know until we get to the Cryo-Archon. True, very true. Her name did finally get dropped, though.
I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
I forget her her middle name,
really...
but first and last are Anastasia Shnesnaya.
Did they? Oh, come on.
The first and middle names were based on two prominent females in Russia's history.
Any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady
Both
types
empresses.
is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Childe.
The Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
I've definitely munched on these cookies a lot. I started with 9, I have 3 left. I'm in between cutscenes just going along.
God from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too. Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed.
Oh, literally like days apart between me and you, because I got my Liyue glider on my main account. Which, anybody who wants to add the main account, you can always type in exclamation Genshin.
What sort of supernatural prowess
You get my
must this
UID
person
right in
possess
there.
to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
But despite what it says, because normally I don't do co-op, I'll open up co-op once this Archon quest is done.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millelith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
But, just full disclosure, I don't have most of the map unlocked because I haven't been going around. So, basically, Liyue, Mondstadt, and if you want to set foot up there, you got Dragon Spine. And I know Luana needed wolf hooks, so Luana, you got your first dibs.
Hear ye all! The Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches
No, not
the
yet,
people
not yet.
of Liyue to grieve
I said
not,
after
and to
the
let not
Archon
their hearts
quest.
be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said.
They said that Rex Lapis wasn't murdered.
So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
I think you've hit the bullseye this time.
Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say, you know my timings, and we're still within that time frame.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something?
Literally the useless one.
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
I'll take Gengar.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Holy shit, she had a voice line. Was it enough? Nope. Less than 20. Less than 20. Talk to 3 people.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, you did not, Coco Goat.
Why, you... Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
See? No one cares about Ether. Wait a minute. Wall boob finally came!
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are.
Yes, exactly, Uprising. I tried so many times and it wouldn't stick to the wall.
Why would I not feel more at
And this
ease
one time where I
after
wanted it
laying
at
down
his
the
feet,
burden I had
it stuck
borne
to the
for
wall finally.
3,700 years. Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon, so I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
It was a fine journey.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Closed?
Yes. The nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
The Inazuma Shogunate.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles.
Heavenly principles.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Nope.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
And that is another Archon quest in the books. Where am I going? Where am I going? You sure you don't want to come over here for your wolf hooks? I'm just gonna hit the Adventurers Guild right quick, just to get that rank up reward. You already closed the game? Okay. Alright, at the very least we're gonna do one more pull at the very least.
Starfall! Add Astra.
I'll stick around for a few. Also nice. So with that, we go here. What is... Oh, the teapot just opened up. And there's a thing for fishing. We get 2 pulls. We're in soft pity. That's 76. Number 77. Nothing still. Unfortunate. So, next week we'll figure out if we get Venti or not. Because otherwise I'm not going to be pulling on the Natlan banners coming up, because it's Jalonin and Varessa. And that's a very long time to be banking on those characters. So, with that, I shall catch you all later. I'm going to get some dinner, and let's all have a good night. Alright? Alright.